So today we are in Deshan. I hope I didn't just butcher that name. It's quite possible I did. It's a new area, a new map that I haven't done. We came in and there's basically a plague in here. Now it's followed on from can't remember, from another zone which we were in very early on in the series, the one with all the lava and that sort of stuff. Now I did a lot of the missions in there, not the quests, basically because our quest log was full and we couldn't add to any quests, which is a bit of a problem. See, that event we did, it kind of threw us all over the place into different maps. Now I was going through it map by map, but then we got thrown around because of that. This is following on once again. But it is good to actually jump through maps a bit, because obviously when you get those events you need to go places, and without the waypoints or the shortcuts you have to travel there by horse, and it takes, well, get across the map half an hour, something like that, don't know. Anyway, we need to go and collect some herbs, or herbs, wherever you're from, and some tea, and mushrooms. Because apparently there's a plague ravaged area and we need to find cures, I think. If indeed it is a cure. Right, let's... Do I have to go in the houses for this? It seems... Let's just run around the... Okay, we're running away from it. Must be the houses. Just check. Let's go in and have a look. Thing is, it's not showing... See, this is where I've got to bring it. There is a thing over here, so we'll go into this one first. That's probably the one, actually. Sometimes it's hard to work out where you are on this map. Right, so... I need...
It's times like these when I wish I had more help around here. Well, I might have some around here someplace, but Kind's heart is very rare and valuable. I can make a fair bit of gold if I hold out for the right price. What? Why didn't you say so? Ornis has always been fair and pleasant to me, and he's a good customer. Please, take this. It's all I have left.
Okay, so we've got that. Now, we are going to the one behind us. Okay, it's all in the houses, so that's makes life a bit easier. It's in there, but let me just check that there's no bookcases. Oh, scroll. If you'd like to read that, go ahead. It says come for the cure. They reckon they've got a cure, but I don't reckon they have. It's like a umbrella corporation kind of thing, I think, of mine. In ye olde times. In another dimension. Right. There's one over here. I'll search that. Just happens to be in that pillar. And what? Oh, okay, it's up there. An old bucket. Well, we've got her. And somebody's coming in. Drums. again, that's the same as the last one, so... Right, I think I've got everything I need. And make sure I'm going the right way again. Okay.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm? No matter, you're here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
I think so. Here's what you asked for.
Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
Okay. Alchemist notes. Again, if you want to read that, just pause it. Okay. Adjust the flame 1/4 height. You know what? Let me just check this again. Right. Good amount of Kaim's heart, so the heart first. Don't actually know. Let me do it on the fly. So, Kaim's heart, we know that one's first. Then we'll go sour milk, which is probably the last one I would have thought, but we'll go with that. Well, got a potion. Is it the right one?
You did it? Well done. This appears to be perfect. I truly am
Ta-da.
impressed. Now we'll see what happens and leave the rest in the tribunal's hands.
There you go.
Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
There you go. Who needs instructions, huh? Right. See what she's got to say.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your help, the Mulborn would have destroyed the Cirque.
We did everything we could, and Nilium seems to know what she's doing. Nilium, or whatever her name is.
I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
A quarantine staff, eh? That's one thing I love about this game. We just keep getting new
I'm happy
stuff.
to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
Okay then. So, let us continue on our journey. I feel our work is done here. What's this guy up
Narcissus
to?
must hear of this. So the Maulborn lied to everyone. I figured as much. This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though.
So what's up?
Narcissus sent me to investigate quarantined Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace.
There are more of these Maulborn?
They're appearing all across Dashan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
Yeah, I can do that. I hope it's on my way. Let me just check. South is down. Yep. I can go down there. Okay. Let's go. check out the new lands. Looks like a bit of a swampy place. Oh, hello. Enemy incoming. I actually did one of these the other night, completely alone. It wasn't easy, but I managed it. I tried another one another time, and I got absolutely wiped out, so there must be different difficulties. And there are people here, so this is good. A lot of people here.
Did you think Molag Bal, the Lord of Domination, would be defeated so easily? Daedra, the anchors, you destroy them in vain.
Okay, got a few bits. So many people, and yet when we're in the village I thought there wasn't that many people around. Right. Okay, we are carrying on our mission. Check out the items after.
Someone picked a bad time to visit Narcissus. Welcome to Narcissus, where people vanish in the night, and a flesh-rotting plague ravages those unfortunate enough to still be here. This must be your lucky day.
Do I detect sarcasm?
My apologies. These past few days have pushed all of Hlaalu's resources to the breaking point trying to find answers. Let's just say we're not any closer than we were when we started.
Anything I can do to help?
Help? Sounds good to me, but I'm not in charge here. The house leaders are probably bickering in the kin house even as we speak. Talk to one of them if you really want to get involved in this mess.
Okay, I'll do that. So... we need to speak to... talk to... First thing I'm going to do is head over that way. Oh, actually, we can speak to this one.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just want me to fix another wagon wheel or something. Everyone just wants to get out of here.
People want to leave Narcissus?
Look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want to call it, it's driving everyone away. Or maybe that crazy story the villagers chatter on about is true. I guess anything's possible.
What do you think's happening here?
I think the people are scared. And they should be. The Llodos plague rushes onward, and Narcissus is directly in its path. If there's any truth to the other rumors, then I'm sure the House Councillors will deal with it.
So... we don't want to go this way, we want to go...
Why did the guards allow them to camp so close to town? God, worthless, the lot of them. don't need much.
Just going to the shrine to unlock it so we can fast travel here again. Otherwise I might forget and then I might have to come back and be frustrated that I can't get in quicker. So, let's do all the chatty stuff now.
Did you come from the Cirque? We sent a guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing.
Yep, those rumours are true, I'm afraid.
This confirms it. The Maulborn need to be wiped out. Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the house leaders at once.
And I'll take that gold, thank you very much.
I told you, we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband. What do you want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger. Not that House Hlalu cares.
Why wouldn't they care?
Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the house councillors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving.
Who's looking into the disappearance?
No one does anything in Narcissus if the Kin House doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
Don't you worry, I'll sort them out. Just one more person I need to chat to. And that person is... behind me. Of course they are. And they are... So they're actually inside. Doesn't show a symbol to go in, hold on.
The wife has disappeared, but the guards refuse to act.
Again, if you want to read that, just go back and pause it. Just run around this building. Or ride around this building, should I say. They're right here.
How do you fight something you can't see? It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit.
You will?
Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The house leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they even bother?
Yes, they can help.
They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one, as the plague takes us all. Gates can't stop it. We can't lock it out. Enjoy your last days, outsider. For the plague takes us all in the end.
Well, it ain't taking me. Let's go and sort out these blimmin'... this lot. Nobody wants to help anybody at the moment, I'm afraid. Not when there's plague.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
That makes perfect sense, old friend.
Check the
But we
bookshelf.
can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
Dark magic increased?
If you truly
Nice.
care about our people, you'll seal Narcissus and be done with it. We can't take any
Oh,
more chances.
summoning increased. Oh, storm calling increased. There was a lot in that shelf. Any more? No? Okay. Oh, one-handed shield increased. No, nothing else. You can see the shield's not very high because I don't use shields now. But I might do one day. Right, let's speak to him.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm curious about these rumours. Do people really vanish from the streets of Narcissus?
You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Llodos plague.
You got a point there. Have the guards made any progress?
Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead.
Maybe I can help.
I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. You'll be rewarded.
What are you two arguing about?
Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Though I admit, visitors have been few due to recent events.
I don't know if you've noticed, but you've actually got it already. People are sick, so it's not going to make any difference if you seal it now. So what do you plan?
I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know.
What can you tell me about Narcissus?
Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago.
I take it everybody's left, so where's the rest of the house?
Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence.
Okay then. While you're doing that, we're going investigating. Actually first we're going to go and see if you've got any bookshelves. Need to get that knowledge. Oh. Niches, that's those creatures I think, isn't it? Ones with the hanging tentacles. There we go, see? Another increase, just from reading a book. Of course I read exceptionally fast. Oh, wait. Okay. Right, that'll do. Let's go. So, we've got two spots here. We've got search Western Narcissus for clues, search Eastern Narcissus for clues. So we will start with the west one, I think.
I'm down on my luck. Help me out?
Yeah, but dude, I can't do, because look, I can't do anything, see?
Bunch of tightwads around here.
Yeah, there's a plague ravaging.
Where's my husband? By Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no-good, useless piece of Kwama cuttle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you?
I don't think I know your husband.
Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late.
Any idea where he might be?
He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale.
Okay, so you want me to look for him?
That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
Well, I'd let him walk, to be honest. I mean, you know. And if it's just sort of in just a random house, Jesus. This must be a random house.
Please, I've told you everything I know.
One more lie and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand?
What? Ooh. Law book.
no intention of letting an amateur screw up my investigation. Turn around and walk away. Now.
No.
You're interrupting my interrogation, that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part. I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away. Listen to me closely. You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Llodos plague.
Hired by who?
That doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break. Take this letter to Councillor Ralden. It explains how vials of the plague were shipped into Narcissus.
Yeah, well, I'll take that. You carry on whatever you're doing. Okay, well... I'm afraid her husband's going to have to wait. But that's his own fault, if he's lying drunk somewhere. And if he's not lying drunk, and he's dead, well, that's his own fault as well for lying drunk most of the time everywhere. Right, let's see. Oh.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague.
Another one who's missing, eh?
I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking. The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention.
Wrong crates.
They're stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them and ran. If you want to pick through the broken crates, be my guest.
I do. And look, it's from Robin Hood. Right. Here we go, broken crates. Note. The plan begins. The amount of concoction contained within these vials within isn't viable when diluted in water. To achieve our goals, more of the elixir will be needed. To this end, more crates are on their way. Stay alert and watch for the next shipment. Boy, that lightning's loud.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
Oh, but they do. And you just made me more interested. Right. The hell is that? Look, more books lying on the floor.
How could he be so stupid? I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself, don't mind me.
What's that about shipments?
Nothing at all, don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house?
Tell me about your master.
He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry.
Is he right?
How would I know? I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
Okay, thanks for the information. Where's this journal? Where's this journal? Oh, God. Where's this journal? Don't mind me, just looking at your journal.
Don't give me any trouble.
Yeah, because it was the last thing you see. Right. Okay, whoa. Let's go. Right, where to next? Where to next? Back to the house. Back to the house. Ooh, scary.
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine.
Well, I've uncovered something rather disturbing.
What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Llodos plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice?
So what are you going to do about it?
I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please.
What do you need me to do?
Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
Okay, I'll find him then. So, we'll be able to get in and out, but nobody else will. Okay.
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Ralden comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore.
Well, he's going to seal Narcissus. He asked me to talk to you.
Of course he did. Ralden hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do.
What do you need?
The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities.
And what are you getting at?
I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Llodos plague. Return when you find something.
I will do that. Right. Well, gonna go and have a rest, and then when we come back, we'll be investigating more into this Llodos plague.